everyone, it's Goddess Chrissy, and I'm bringing you a pick a card reading. Now this reading is going to be from the energy of the Mockingbird. So if you guys have a close relationship to the Mockingbird, then this is definitely your reading. If you guys have a close relationship with just birds in general, or you just want a message from the animal spirit guide, then this is your reading. I can tell you from personal experience, I was supposed to actually do this video a while back ago, and as I was making my videos, it just wasn't fitting in line with the direction I was going in. So, but the Mockingbird found a way to basically reveal itself. It started, like the Mockingbird just started showing up all the time. It would show up in trees where I would notice it. It actually just zoomed past me under my apartments. I kid you not. Also, like, I was at work and it was like two of them just like fighting in the road. I'm like, this is just crazy. So with all these messages, I'm like, okay, I get it. I hear you. I am going to do your reading. So here it is, message from the energy and the spirit of the Mockingbird. Okay, so I'm doing this as a pick a card because we may have different messages, or you may have all of these messages, but you'll feel intuitively what it is exactly. Okay, so we have here, this is pile 1, pile 2, and this one will be pile 3. Okay, so I'm gonna just go in a row here, and I'm gonna start with pile 1. Okay, put this over here. And this over here. Okay, so for those of you who picked this pile 1, what is it that you need to see that you are not seeing? Priestess. Okay, so you need to see how powerful you are as a goddess, as a priestess, as a woman, as a being. You have incredible, powerful energy, and you need to realize how beautiful and special you are. You need to see yourself as a beautiful, powerful human being. Okay? Let's see here now so this is you. This is you. And if you don't identify yourself as a priestess, then you have to start working on it. The energy of the Mockingbird. What do you have to tell for those who are watching pile 1? Wow. Beautiful. God of Pentacles. King of Swords. The Strength card. Knave of Pentacles. The Void. Wow. The Void. Look at that. That's you. Okay. Okay. You're definitely in a space at this time where you're getting a lot of messages. And either, if you're not doing this already, you need to quiet your mind so that you can listen in on these messages that Spirit is sending you. If you see on that Void card, look at all the stars that are surrounding there. That's the moon and the planets that are far, far galaxies away. That is, okay, so they're saying star seed and they're saying star family. That is your star family communicating to you, but you have to quiet the noise. There's too much noise around you. There's too much things going on. You have to learn how to take the space, block out everything else, center yourself, ground yourself in that moment, and be laser focused on a space in between spaces. Infinity beyond infinity. It's like, go to a place that has never been gone before. Take your mind beyond any other limits and go through spaces in time. Some of you have already seen these signs that you have this within you, that you have this power, that you are this spiritual being, that you have these gifts, but you've been ignoring it. And some of you have been embracing it. This talks about here, this King of Pentacles has like that gold mine behind it. And it's like you don't even realize the power that you wield, the lineage that you come from, the star family that you belong to. It's a family of warriors. Others of you too, you have a very special relationship with the dog family. Some of you may live around a lot of trees, a lot of stones. For others of you too, if you used to go to church or haven't gone to church in a while, there's a message for you there as well. If you were to enter the church, even if it's just for one session or whatever you call it, there would be a message specifically for you there. They're giving me the name Roy here. He wants to take you somewhere or pick you up. I'm also getting that they want you to deal with crystals more. They're saying that crystals are going to be the starting point of this journey for you that you have not yet started. And if you have started it already, enhance your knowledge of crystals. Crystals actually speak to you. And if you, hold on one second. I just want to check in with this. Is this in the dream state, source? Is this in the dream state? Let me just ask this. Is this in the dream? Oh. This is with the animals. It's with the animals. And there's the dog family right there. Did you guys hear that barking? All right, there's someone here that wants to mentor you. It has this person has this emperor energy. I'm getting like shaman vibes. So this person wants to mentor you, and they're saying to allow them. This person mentored you in your past life. So this person's energy is going to feel very familiar for you. Okay? So let me just reiterate this reading because I know it's all over the place. You have the powerful spiritual presence of a priestess. You are a priestess. Whether you have realized this or not, you have certain gifts. It is a message for you at the place that you worship or the place that you used to worship. Go to this place and hear the message. There's a message for you there. There is so much power that you have around you. There's so much value, so much wealth that is waiting for you. You just have to be willing to be open to it and recognize its value and what is there for you. There are moments where you have to stop and listen to the messages that your star family has for you. You have to go within, go beyond space, between space, and just wait and listen. There's much that they want to tell you. You're on this journey, and they know that you can fulfill your mission here on this planet. That's why they're sending you this mentor, and they want you to be open to the knowledge that this mentor is willing to share with you. Okay? All right. That was pile 1. Again, this was from the energy of the Mockingbird. Okay? The Mockingbird, very spiritually ancient animal. Okay, let's go to pile 2. Pile 2. This one is more so talking about landmarks. It's like shedding blood. Those who have died before you, your ancestry. Your ancestry. Okay, so who are you at this time? This is going to be the question. Judgment. All right, you are going to be the person to make the deciding factors in your ancestry. Okay, you're going to be the person to elevate your ancestry. You're going to be the one to elevate the generational past generations that have come before you. You're going to evaporate any and all generational curses. Teaching. Look at that. The owl, the ancestors sending the scrolls to you. 9 of Pentacles. Look at that, the book. Okay, so your ancestors are definitely telling you to expand your knowledge. Expand your knowledge about them. Expand your knowledge about their obstacles, their challenges, their accomplishments, and know your history. Know your history and become more aware of the evil eye and maintaining protection for yourself. There's that wand there with the book and the green eyes. Be careful of the evil eye. Be careful of those who want your downfall, and also expand your knowledge. So for those of you who picked this pile, your ancestors want you to get into some form of learning. Learn more about them. Learn more about your culture. Learn more about who your ancestors are, what they did, what they accomplished, where they're from. Okay, go back to school. Get a degree. Get another degree. Continue to further your education. You get it? This is the Egyptian scribes here. You can learn the symbols. Tap into Egyptian history. You may have ancestors from Egypt. Learn their ways. But they're definitely telling you to learn. Blossoming. Okay? By you taking on this knowledge, you will blossom. And if you see here, I told you guys in the beginning that this was about land and landmarks. And I don't know if you guys can see that, but it just shows some green pastures there, like some land. Look at that. And look at that. It kind of has a light there, like that's the pathway. So for others of you, I also see like ovaries. So your mother's side of the family, you can research. They're speaking out to you. It could also be saying for you to go to where your parents came from, your ancestry comes from, and you can also just touch down on the land and feel the culture there and feel the energy of your ancestors. That will also be a teachable moment as well. There was a musician, I see this, I don't know what that is. Okay, but it's some type of instrument. So one of your ancestors is coming through, and that ancestor was into music, or you could be into music and they're identified, or you love to listen to music. That's another way that they could be communicating with you. Or you could be a songwriter. Okay, let me see here. Tell me more about this music. Okay, so music is a way to connect to your ancestors. Music is a way to connect to them. If you see here, we have the crystal ball, and we also have the time clock. Okay, transported to in different times. So I would advise you to meditate while you're listening to music. Okay, and if you can see there, there's also books. Books are there, so they're constantly making you aware of the knowledge that you need to obtain. All right. Okay, so that's for pile 2. That is your message from the spirit of the Mockingbird. Thank you, guys. All right, pile 3. Let's see you. Let's see who you are and who you're identifying as right now. Oh, acceptance. Okay, so they're saying to accept the way that things are and do not, or try not to let it affect you emotionally. I feel like you're feeling a lot of polarities and separateness here. You're identifying yourself as them and I instead of all of us as one. Okay, so the spirit of the Mockingbird is saying see yourself as one rather as separate. Look at this, the shadows. You need to do some reflection on your shadow side, which meaning the things about yourself that you need to work on, you should work on. Okay, Son of Swords. I'm getting that you've been through a lot. You may have had an injury in the past or recently. Oh, we have the Unicorn. So the unicorns are also speaking to you at this time too. 8 of Cups. The Hierophant. They're telling you to seek out guidance from your higher self. There's something unique and special about your energy. You have a certain innocence about you, but also a very warrior-like vibe as well. You don't easily trust others, and you can point out when someone is being manipulated or not to be trusted or just a straight out enemy. So you can be judgmental at times, and sometimes you're right, sometimes you're not, and that's where it goes with this acceptance here. Accept the flaws of others. You cannot control everyone, and you cannot judge everyone for being who they are. If they're showing you who they are, then believe them. That's what it is. You have to find a balance within yourself of right and wrong and which direction you want to go in. I see that your ancestors here are guiding you, but specifically the spirit of the mockingbird as well. Yes, this is an owl, but I feel like for you, this is the mockingbird that's guiding you and speaking directly to you. I think it would be important for you to look at a picture of a mockingbird and then go into meditation and ask the spirit of the mockingbird to speak to you so that you can receive the message that they would like to give you. I also feel like you have a tribe of unicorns who follow you. It's unicorns and fairies and elves, they're saying. It's like this fairy tale land. I feel like when you were a little girl, you would always go to like these fairy tale places that you would make up in your head. And this is not just something in your head, this is actually something that exists. But what I'm getting from this reading is that you've lost that sense of innocence, that childlike nature about yourself. Your inner child is feeling like it had to grow up too fast. And with that sense, it also feels like the inner child has been lost, and now it's more just about making sure that you're in control of things. But you need to identify with that inner child and play more. You're way too serious at times. And you have to trust more. Okay? For some of you too, I get that you've had a lot of deaths. You've had a lot of passings that have taken place. And all that means for you is that you just have so many more ancestors that's watching over you. So many more guardian angels that's taking heed of everything that you're going through and watching over you and making sure that you're good. You don't need the sword. You can put the sword down. You don't need to look and see what's going on over there. You're protected. They're watching over you. You just need to know that for yourself and live your life as if you're free, not as if you're held down or tied down or have to watch out for others. You don't. Okay? All right, guys. So that is your reading for today. I hope you guys enjoyed that. It is Goddess Chrissy, and again, make sure that you like, make sure that you comment, and also if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Just hit the subscribe button. All right, until next time. Bye.